Double Trouble team is back together.
Sup?
Oh yeah. All right, let me get the camera set here. All right. So yeah, it's late afternoon, kind of cloudy, and we're gonna go just get out. Hey, if you saw my post, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we're just going out. This time going to be local. We're just going to kind of go cruising around the side roads and the back roads and the agricultural areas here in Carrollton, or the Carroll County areas, and see what we come across, what we find of interest. Check out some of the farm country, maybe get a few pictures of some of the agricultural areas, maybe some older barns, things like that. There's a few areas that I have in mind, so let's get going. Enjoy the pictures as I post them here, and we'll be back with a closing comment on what we think and recommendations on where you might can go to do some driving. Hey, if you got some ideas for some local areas to check out, make sure you comment below. Don't forget to hit that follow button. And don't forget to hit subscribe on the YouTube channel, because this is going on both Facebook and YouTube. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that follow button for Facebook. Let's go get some pictures. Check out the local areas. Here we go. Well, so far, we've all...
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So far, we found one area of agricultural interest, I guess you could say. I'll post that picture momentarily. But yeah, we just started riding. Look, we're not using GPS. We're not using maps of any type. Because my atlas is laying at home on my workbench, and GPS is on, but not in any particular search pattern. So we were just riding around Carrollton, right? Yeah. Now we are we're making our way up towards North Georgia.
Yeah, we were down deep in the north.
Yep. We ended up on a lot of the side roads, back roads. We're actually, right now, we've ended up getting ourselves over here on Cartersville Highway, which is North Highway 61.
And he keeps mentioning the word highway, and that keeps bringing back the song "Life is a Highway."
Life is a highway. This truck behind me. If you're one of my followers, stop following me, literally. So closely, at least. You can follow me, but don't follow me that close.
Don't be riding his bumper.
Oh, thank you.
Even though he's technically breaking the law, because...
No, he was in a passing zone. But anyway.
But no, I was talking about the speed he's going.
Yeah, well...
mile is only like 45.
Yeah. Anyway. I digress. So needless to say, we just hit the road, started riding. Hey, that's the joys of road tripping. You just go out and don't know where you're going. And honestly, we don't know where we're going. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know where we at. I know we just went through a community called Burnt Hickory. Don't know if we're still in that community or not. I just know we entered the community and said Burnt Hickory. Probably about, I'm going to guesstimate 2.5-3 miles back. And we've already been literally went through Dallas, Georgia.
I was about to say, you better specify.
We just cut straight through Dallas, and
yeah, we're in Dallas, Georgia, not Dallas, Texas.
Then we come up through, like I say, came up through Burnt Hickory. So yeah, kind of fun. On some areas that I haven't been. I do know that I'm heading in the general direction of, I believe, Cartersville. I'm guessing, I'm pretty certain that I'm going in the right direction to be taking us in that general direction towards Cartersville. So, who knows? We'll end up in Cartersville, or we'll end up getting back onto a general direction of going back towards home. I really don't know. We'll see. We will get some pictures here and there, some areas. We do have at least one agricultural shot. Nice little barn that we came across. So got some pictures of that. I think I'll do that in an old style. Give it some black and white. Maybe I'll do a couple of different shots of it, because I got like 2, 3, 4, 5 different shots of it. Maybe I'll do one in color, one in black and white, and then maybe one in kind of an antique sepia tone. And, just to give you something interesting to see. We'll get some more pictures. So right now, let's get going. Yeah, we're still in Burnt Hickory. I saw another sign. Pretty good sized little community here. So any of my followers, if you're from Burnt Hickory area, we're passing through. How you doing? So let's go ride. Let's see what we can find. Hey, this is how a lot of times I end up finding different areas to enjoy driving through and enjoying the sights, just getting out and going. So let's get back to the road. Here we go. Get back on. Life is a highway. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're, I think, definitely headed towards Cartersville. That's a given. Just entered Bartow County. So we have went through Carroll County.
Bartow.
Yeah, we have Bartow, not Naruto.
Bartow. Bartow is Naruto's son.
Yeah. Anyway, so no comments. Ha 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 ha. So we left Carroll County, going through Haralson County. Then ended up in Paulding County. Actually, we ended up in Carroll County, Haralson County, back in Carroll County, back in Haralson County. Then into Paulding County. Now we are in Bartow County.
Bartow.
No comments. So we are still on Cartersville Highway, Highway 61 North. And
life is a highway. You done it, you little fool. We could be on the road again.
He's going to mess around, and YouTube is going to flag this so many times. Facebook is going to flag this so many times. And we are at literally a fork in the road.
He done.
Talk about a literal fork in the road.
Yeah, but one goes one way.
Because they are redoing what appears to be a deep valley going down. So
don't do it. Don't do it. You'll be copyrighted.
Yeah.
I know that little brain of yours is thinking.
Yeah, no comments.
I know the song.
Yeah, this is interesting.
I don't like this. I see a very, very deep hole.
I see an airport. Yeah, we're right by the airport.
Runway.
The runway is literally right there at the end of the runway.
Also, we're up high because my ears are stopping up.
Oh yeah. Hey, he said keep going north.
Well, I just want to get out of Georgia.
Yeah, well, we're getting pretty close to it. So, all right, let's get our bearings together here. I'm going to pull over and let these people around us, and we're going to get our bearings together and figure this out. So, yeah, we'll be back. Life is a highway.
You're gonna get copyrighted.
Oh, well.
My ears are stopping up.
So,
because apparently we're up higher.
yeah, we're moving into the North Georgia mountains. Oh, but that is a nice view. So we are on Old Alabama Road.
Oh, we're in Alabama again.
No, not quite. But we are actually headed straight towards Lake Allatoona. So this should be interesting. If the camera jars here, not too bad. Yeah, we're heading towards Lake Allatoona. We're actually about 45 minutes away from a nice little area, a waterfall that, yeah, I'm not sure. Who knows? We may decide just to head on over that way. But yeah, this is where we're at right now. This is what happens when you just road trip it, guys. Well, I have to wonder about our state and our counties sometimes. I almost did not do this, but I did want to try to get some pictures right here. Maybe get some pictures of the people out on the lake and the jet skis, things like that. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. But, yeah. $7. $7 to park for maybe 5-10 minutes. Like I say, I almost didn't do it. I literally almost just pulled down here, snapped a couple of pictures, and pulled back out. But I told my partner in crime here that, yeah, it would have been my luck. They'd probably have cameras around here, grab my tag number, and I get a ticket from Georgia Parks. But, yeah. We're going to try to get a couple of pictures. You know, might not get anything. I don't know. We might not get any pictures at all. I am going to get a couple of pictures right here, though. I like the layout of the water. Get some pictures of the lake. But if you didn't figure it out, we are in Cherokee County, and we are here at Lake Allatoona, or one portion of Lake Allatoona. And we were actually headed to a place that we kind of pulled up Google and, you know, looked, because we were looking at where we were at, and I was just curious of any waterfalls in this area. And sure enough, it pulls up some waterfalls right in this immediate area, supposedly, you know, like 10 minutes away from us here. And needless to say, we did finally turn on GPS, and yeah, GPS takes us to a subdivision. Actually, yeah, this place right here wasn't what we was expecting. It turned out to be a subdivision, but the pictures that pulled up on Google was actually of a resort, or rather a park, and it was waterfalls. There was pictures of the waterfalls and places to, you know, go and enjoy it. But for some reason, GPS took us to a residential area. So maybe one day we'll try to figure it out. It was a place. I'm actually fixing to pull up the original here, and so this is actually showing us to be further than where we actually went, because where we just came from was only like 7 minutes. This is showing 11 minutes. And that takes us to a destination I'm playing with the map here. I'm going up Bell's Ferry.
Head south toward Bell's Ferry Road.
Oh, hush, I wasn't talking to you. So we go up Bell's Ferry, and yeah, it takes us right back to that subdivision again. Oh, so apparently, according to this, you've got to go through the subdivision.
Yeah, you have to walk.
In order to access it, it's a walking path, apparently.
And then you have to walk.
Yeah. So yeah, that one's off of the. That one's off the table for now. But yeah, let me get a couple of pictures here of the lake and see if we can get any. Most of the jet skiers are starting to pack up for the day. But we'll try to get a couple of pictures of the lake and head back. We'll see where we end up. Here we go. Yeah, coming up with the pictures very soon. Pictures will include that nice shot of the barn that I was telling you about. Got hopefully a couple of mountain scenes, off-distance mountains. I think I got one of a train sitting there. So, just try to grab a few pictures going down the road, get some here of the lake, and we'll go from there. We'll be back. Here we go. Okay, well, I tried to get a couple of pictures there of the lake. Unfortunately, the lighting is not our friend right now because the clouds are building up. And we are now headed back towards home because we are now literally about an hour and a half, almost, an hour and 18 minutes away from Carrollton. And I believe that's going to take us back mostly the interstate. We are actually headed towards Interstate 575. And we're going to take 575 south, probably head down to Highway 5. That's what it looks like. And go that way to get back. But I did try to get a couple of pictures there of the lake. Try to get a couple shots of some people that were out on jet skis and everything. But like I say, the lighting is just not our friend right now. So I don't think those images took. I'll check them when I get home, see how they did, get everything loaded up. If not, I did try to get a couple of shots, at least of the lake. And one nice little building right there on the lake that I kind of like the way that it looks. So hopefully that picture took as well. And who knows, between here and home, we might grab some more pictures. The whole goal of this was to do an agricultural run and to find old barns and farms and farm equipment, things like that to get pictures of. And yeah, we ended up on another Beyond the Extreme.
A long road trip.
I mean, it is. This channel is called
Beyond the Extreme.
Well, he is confusing me here.
I forget.
My.
Look, it's getting late and I'm getting tired.
Beyond the Extreme, yes, that's part of it.
I forget. Beyond the Extreme.
Oh, come on now.
Beyond the Extreme.
Come on now. Oh, he's cheating. He's cheating.
Cheaters always prosper.
Come on, you can't cheat. You got to tell me the name of our channel. I know it's a new name. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No.
I don't. Look, no. I'm just like, so I can't even read most of this. Beyond the Extreme.
Uncharted Pathways.
Yeah, Uncharted Pathways.
Right, come on now. I'll forgive him because we did just change the name of the channel. And we actually did go through some options of several names that we were looking at. But yeah, Uncharted Pathways, and this was definitely an uncharted pathway because we started off, we left the house and we went down and ended up going We went down Shady Grove Road, and if you're from the Carrollton area, you know where that's at. And just went the back way down Shady Grove. Came across a little bit of farm country there, and in doing so, while we were there, came across the first picture that you'll see in the list here of the photos that's going to show up momentarily. The first picture to come across was a nice little barn there. Got some shots of that one, and then we continued on with the goal of finding more farm-related scenery to get pictures with. And yeah, instead we end up moving on, and we go through.
Hey folks, how do you know when you're close to water and stuff? When your Walmart in this local area has a whole bunch of boats.
This is true.
A bunch of canoes.
This is true.
A bunch of canoes.
This is true. But anyway, yeah, we ended up leaving Carroll County, going into Haralson County, back into Carroll County, back into Haralson County, and then over into Paulding County. Then we end up in Bartow County, and now we are currently in
Bartow.
Oh, Lord, here he goes again. Then we end up where we are currently in Cherokee County. So it's been an interesting Uncharted Pathway.
I can't say Naruto because
now we are.
I can't say Naruto because it didn't sound like Naruto.
Anybody got any duct tape?
Duct tape don't work on me.
Anyway.
My friends threatened to duct tape my mouth a bunch of times.
Me and your friends get along real good with me. Anyway, we are currently in Cherokee County, heading south on our way back, about to hit 575, head south on 575. I'm honestly not sure which route we're going to go, whether or not it's going to take us anywhere near Atlanta. I really don't know. We'll see, because when we zoomed out on the map, yeah, it kind of looked like it was going to take us relatively close to Atlanta. So, who knows? I'm not a fan of going around Atlanta. Cody's not either, but hey, it is what it is. It wouldn't be an adventure without going out and going through areas that you're not familiar with or not fond of. I'm familiar with Atlanta. I'm not fond of driving through Atlanta. But honestly, we're up here in Cherokee County, so we're going to have fun, do a little bit more exploring on the way home. If I run across any more nice things to get pictures of course, I'll grab those shots. And then we'll be back at the end of this video with a nice little closeout. Appreciate all of you. Let's get going. Let's get going and get exploring. Oh, yeah. And welcome back to Carrollton. Oh yeah, we've actually been back in Carroll County for a little while now. I just took a shot down, taking a look at that last picture that just came across right before we came back on here of the barn and everything. I decided to take a quick run down towards Clem, and there's a nice little red barn there that I've done some pictures of in the past, and I wanted to swing back by there and get some evening shots, so I hope they turned out well. But yeah, it was an interesting trip. If you take a look at the description, you'll see where all we ended up, let's just say multiple counties. Carroll, Harrelson. Where all we ended up? Carroll, Harrelson, and back to Carroll, back to Harrelson, then over into Paulding County, then to Bartow County, and then from Bartow County
Several
we ended
places.
up. Then from Bartow County we ended up in Cherokee County, and then from there back down, coming through Cobb County, and then Fulton County, Douglas County, and then back to Carroll County. So, it was a nice, I guess you would say, round trip. Wasn't expecting it. We really were just going to go local, try to get some shots, like I said in the beginning of this, try to get some agricultural shots, local farmland, things like that. Ended up on the back roads, ended up going and taking roads that we had no idea where we was at until we ended up in Dallas, Georgia.
I was about to say, you better be specific.
Yeah, Dallas, Georgia. We ended up in Dallas, Georgia, and going up. Then we ended up going up from there on up to, like I said, Bartow County, Cherokee County. Then we went to getting started again. We went up there by Alatoona. Yeah, we went up there by Alatoona. Tried to get some shots there by the lake, looking for that waterfall that GPS completely messed us up on. But that's the joys of an Uncharted Pathway, because you go out, you find out, you sometimes get lost, and that's what makes it an adventure. So until next time, friends, as always, stay adventurous and have fun. Oh, yeah.